Now, it's almost 5 months since Arise News reported the plight of 70 mutinous soldiers granted pardon in 2022 by the Nigerian Council of State. Although the Army headquarters has responded positively by paying a packing allowance, the ex-soldiers are still pleading for the release of their discharge certificates. Ovietemi George gives us an update on this report.
Thank you.
I first met some of the ex-soldiers at the Ikeja chambers of human rights lawyer Femi Falana in Lagos.
Okay, good.
Among other issues, the senior advocate of Nigeria was emphatic about the non-release of discharge certificates to the ex-soldiers who served 10 years in jail as commuted sentence after being on death row for refusing to fight terrorist organization Boko Haram, citing unmatched weaponry.
The military said, Mr. Falana, please, for one reason or the other, we didn't want to encourage this kind of conduct. We wouldn't want to take them back, but can you please persuade them to be paid off? Okay, we discussed with our client and said, why not? Give us our discharge certificates so that we can, go back to the society. We have been in that battle for over 2 years. No explanation has been offered. No reason has been adduced. Up to now, they have not been given their discharge certificate so that they can work elsewhere.
The Army headquarters responded swiftly and invited them to Abuja for some documentation and paperwork. The Army headquarters went further to pay each individual 200,000 naira as a form of severance package, which the ex-soldiers call packing allowance. The disengaged soldiers are grateful to the new Army hierarchy for listening to their cry in a matter that has lingered for 3 years. However, not all prayers have been answered, as explained in separate interviews conducted a few months ago.
I wanted to join a security company, but when I go there, I told them I am a military personnel. They asked me, where's your discharge certificate? So for that, I couldn't get the job.
As we are now, we cannot even secure a better job anywhere. Wherever you go, they request for your discharge certificate. And at this time, we are still here. We couldn't get our benefit. Our children cannot go to school.
We are still appealing to our own president, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to help us intervene in this matter and meet with the Nigerian Army or invite them on this matter. Let the needful be done to us.
In 2022, the ex-army personnel obtained a pardon from the Nigerian Council of State, but that's 3 years ago, and they are yet to receive their discharge certificates. But here's the juxtaposition. In the past, the Army may have turned a blind eye to the predicaments and sufferings of these 70 battle-tested Nigerians. But the present hierarchy, led by Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, must be commended for the swift response and the payment of packing allowances. One thing remains, however, to be done: the release of their discharge certificates to help them in the search for jobs and to be gainfully employed in a period of harsh economic realities in present-day Nigeria.
Well, thank you so much for that update, Ovietemi George, and we do look forward to a more solid conclusion of this issue. These soldiers have been on this case for some time now. But should we start? Sorry, let's start with
So, if you get your discharge certificate, what opportunities are open for ex-military folk in the labor force, right? It's usually security jobs and things of that nature. It's good that they've said that the present hierarchy in the military is listening to their cries, since this is something that's been going on for quite a while. But this again, and again, shout out to Ovietemi George, our award-winning correspondent. He puts forward some of the best stories that we look into. Yeah, they have to get the discharge certificates, but the thing is, where are they going to work. So this brings up the issue of the labor market in Nigeria and being able to provide opportunities for these folks. Where can they work? Where can they be gainfully employed after all this time that's been lost with them not being able to get those certificates? So that's, what was that allowance they're talking about? The parking allowance, yeah, I mean, they got to do better than that. These people that serve us, risk their lives for us, they need health care when they get out of service in the military. They need to be able to take care of their families. There's pensions that they are owed, and they also need jobs, which is why we have to have a conversation around skills developing in Nigeria, because this is something that happens elsewhere. If you think about veterans in the United States that can't find work and so on and so forth. So it's a great investigative report there from Ovetime George, and it's important that the new hierarchy in the military does listen to them. And then this is where you get into budgets and being able to fund these type of things in order for them to have, meaningful lives after they leave service.